I hate this damn game. I hate it. I hate it with all my heart. Right, Luis Suarez is out for 2 to 3 months. Just what I need with my little little squad here. Yeah, for a player who is very well known for actually being out with suspensions more than he is with injuries, that is a phenomenally crap thing to happen. Very frustrating indeed. So this is the team that we're going to be playing with Corinthians. Not going to wait around. I just want to win because I'm very frustrated at the moment. Again, similar team. We've got Bravo. Adriano will now come back in at right back. PK Vermaelen, Alba, Mascherano, Busquets. Rakitic, I know this is kind of weird, but Rafinha let himself down the last game, so I'm not going to... Yeah, actually... No, okay, yeah, I'm going to change it back. Rafinha will play there as an inside forward. He's more natural there. In fact, he'll play his attack with Neymar, Iniesta in that advanced playmaker role. And then Messi as trequartista at the top. So Suarez is now out, as I say. Adar Turan and Vidal are obviously unavailable. We're actually down. We can't physically pick to any sub 6 and 7. How frustrating is that? Rakitic on the bench if we need to go attacking. But Christ on a stick, this is absolutely miserable at the moment. So let's have a look. So they've got Malcolm, who is one of the massive wonder kids in the game. If you've ever played quite far into the future, into the 2020s, you'll no doubt have seen this guy in the Premier League or La Liga. Other than that, I don't really... Renato Augusto, I feel like I know him from somewhere. That name sticks out, I think. Also someone told me that Flemish has actually been changed Flamingo had their name changed to Flemish. I'm really not sure why. I don't know, I couldn't even give a reason. Wagner Love. We all know this guy. He used to play from, was it CSKA Moscow? Yes, indeed it was. He's been to China, and obviously he's back with Corinthians. Yeah, so we're just going to get right into this team here. Now, we really should... These are probably one of the weaker teams. I say weaker, I say that in a very complimentary way. Team Shutters should be winning this match. That's better team talk right there. Probably the weakest team, as I say, in the league. I say that mainly because they're an unknown quantity. I don't know a lot about Brazilian football. The only time I ever get exposed to that is during the Club World Cup, and usually it's one game when either, when it's the champions of Europe, essentially, more often than not, smashing the winner of the Copa. Is it Copa Libertadores? I can never say that word. Copa Libertadores, I think, or is that another trophy? I can't remember. Anyway, it's one of those. The South American Champions League, essentially. Right, here's a chance for Lionel Messi, and he's hit the post and he's tried again. I don't know if that was a save or not, but it's gone down as 3 shots on target apparently. Right, Alba to put it in. Nope, Mascherano. Okay, that's going to end the highlights. Fair enough. But yeah, it's been very strange, the Club World Cup, I suppose, because this could theoretically be the Club World Cup game for next year. I assume. I don't know how Corinthians are getting on in Brazil, but it's almost always the European team getting smashing the South American team. There have been exceptions. I think was it Man United? No, was it Man U? I can't remember. It was someone anyway. Quite a good team at the time got lost like 3-0 to Flamengo or someone like that. Or Liverpool, of course, lost in 2005-06, I think it was. But that was mainly because, and I don't want to sound bitter about this or anything, but to be fair, we should have had 3 goals. Like, there were 3 offside. We scored 3 offside goals, and I think 2 of them were blatantly onside. Like, Bruno Henrique's been sent off. Right, we really need to press this home now. This should be a good, easy 3-0 victory. Everything. Neymar coming forward. There's 1-0. Brilliant. Whew. Right, relax. Neymar, 5 goals for the season. Up to 9th place in the league. Let's have a look. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Push it up slightly. Can't actually see ourselves. It's no good, is it? Right, so there we go. 9th place now. 5 points behind Juve. And we have a neutral goal difference. I place great emphasis, if you follow me on Twitter, I place great emphasis on goal difference. When we smashed Aston Villa 6-0, I wasn't bothered by the fact that we just won 6-0, or the fact that Kolo Touré had scored, or Daniel Sturridge was back. It was the fact that we had positive frigging goal difference. That was the best thing. Anyway, Messi, well, he's having a terrible game. 6.5. Anything below 6.6 is just worthless to me. 6.5 and below, all the same. it means you're doing terribly. You have played well, but there's still room for improvement. I'm going to... Do you know what? I think we're going to take Messi off. I'm not going to use that as an excuse to say, yeah, he's played poorly, but Manea, 10 men, Corinthians, should be battering these. Opportunity for Manea. Why not give him a go? It's not as if like I've put in a 16-year-old. It's not as if I've played the young lad I've got in my under 18s there, Warwick, as his name is. I think it was that how you pronounce it. It might be. He's too young. We'll probably find out in a few years when he breaks through to the first team inevitably. But really, if we don't win this, then, well, I think I said at the end of the last episode, if I don't win here, I'm just going to quit. I'm just going to stop cold turkey. And yeah, but here come Corinthians. And okay, clearly, I think I can see the problem here. Someone told, basically, I was told by the guy, all the way max the defensive line, and I thought that was a bit weird. Well, I employed it, and I can see what the problem is. The defensive line is just far too high. Players are just beating it. You're trying to play... I am definitely playing the offside trap on it. Yeah, I am, but players beating it, apparently, with ease. So I'm going to pull us back, because for me, that's just not working. I know I'm going against your advice here, Unknown Kid 99, who very graciously put in his... looked like a bit of work, to be honest, in the comments section in the... not the previous video, but one. But I'm going to have to go against it here. I just find that we're being beaten over the top so easily. We saw it against Arsenal. I'm sure people put that in the comments section. But this is just, yeah, it's annoying. And Manea is not having a particularly great game either. I can only assume he's not been able to get into the game. 1-0. I mean, there's no highlights in this half. What is going on? We had one highlight, and it was for Corinthians. And here they come again. Mate, come on. They've got 10 men. Why can't we press home this advantage? Good tackle by Mascherano. He's on a yellow card. My heart was in my mouth for a second. Then right, Neymar miles it back, and Mascherano is there. Goodness me. Can you believe that? And he's got... He used to play for Corinthians, apparently. That's even funnier. Very, very funny. Right, Neymar flicks it in, and Wagner Love is now on the pitch. Well, I think we might have this one 1-1. Can we finally get a clean sheet? Since the opening day opening day winning against Real Madrid in the Clasico. And goodness me, that was a flying tackle from Arana. Could he be sent off here? Yeah, it is. It is red. I could tell straight away. They're now down to 9 men. Goodness me. Right, Neymar to whip this one in. Vermaelen goes close. I should probably be playing Mascherano where Vermaelen is, but obviously I want the two defensive midfielders. Mascherano for me is almost always a defensive midfielder. That's like my natural inclination to put him there, because that's where he was at Liverpool, and that's how I've known him. I know now fully he is a centre back. I understand that completely, but that's like I'm just naturally inclined to put him there. It's a weird feeling, and he's just scored again, and that is an absolute screamer. Holy moly, Mascherano with a belter of a finish. Wow, he's on a hat trick against Corinthians, his former team. Arsenal are beating Inter. What is going on? The joint top. How has that happened? Let's get Mascherano his hat-trick anyway. So we did want a comfortable 3-0 victory, and that has indeed happened. Got there and made a bit of hard work of it, but Corinthians certainly not helping themselves by putting themselves down to 9 men. Absolute kamikaze stuff. So we'll see this one out. And, well, the formation has worked a treat here. And as I say, I pulled them back, pulled the high line back from as maxed high, so to speak. And it seems to have worked a treat. So, yeah, good win. There we go. Looking confident. That's what you want to see. Neymar with a very good performance there. And Messi got a rest, which is always good as well. I'm waiting for that bit of magic from him, and it just hasn't happened yet. Maybe we'll see it against Porto. But I think this is a nice little run now, I think we're on, or going to have. There's more injuries here. Yeah, there's just more nonsense. £35,000. That'll play a third of Messi's. That'll pay like 10% of Messi's wages for the week. Yeah, let's see. 2 players international duty. Incidentally, internationals and stuff are still in there, so it works like a regular season. Still, there are some things you can't remove. So we've got Porto, and then we've got Tours FC. Now I've talked about these before. I think they're in like the French First Division. Sorry, not the French First Division, Second Division. Sorry, I forgot they didn't have a Premier League. And then Atletico, which could be a very interesting game, and then Sevilla and AC Milan. So this is with the exception of Atletico, which I'm undecided on. I think that actually now that'll still be a tricky game. Got quite a nice little run now in comparison to to what we've had. Certainly, they've been absolute buggers of games, especially when you consider how well Arsenal are doing. The joint top with Bayern. How has that been allowed to happen? It's bizarre. Here's your goals and things. You've got Diego Costa currently top with 7, Memphis Depay with 5, and Carlos Bacca with 4. Incredibly realistic. Ian Robin tops the average ratings. Fabregas, fair enough, with 4 assists so far. And Manuel Neuer, as expected, has 4 clean sheets. Nigel de Jong there, living up to his what was expected of him, with 4 yellow cards already in 5 games. That is fantastic. Right, that is going to do it from me. I'd say if we get 100 likes on this video, I know that's a tall order, but I will upload the next episode against Porto tomorrow. If we don't, fair enough, it'll be out on Monday, but I want to see how many people actually watch to the end, shall we say. So if we get 100 likes on this one, I'll upload the next episode against Porto tomorrow. If not, that will be on Monday. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy anyway, leave a like. It is appreciated, of course, all your feedback. And yeah, I'll see you next time for the Porto game. Bye-bye.